Happy Sunday. Welcome. It's me, one half of your Sizzlin Syndicate. It's Al. I'm here. My tag partner is outside this week, but we're gonna make it work. It's fine. It's cool. Um, yeah. So we're here. Quite an interesting collision we had last night. So we'll get into it. Yeah. Please leave all your thoughts because last night was something. Um, quite a night. It was crazy. We did not expect this. Let's just go right into it. Let's see what's going on. Um, please hang out with me in the comments so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself, guys. Um, before I even get into the matches, we finally got we heard the new theme. Hey Boza, yes, happy Sunday. She is that's yeah, that's huge. Athena and Ring of Honor working together for Metroplex Global Wars. Let's hope our girl gets in because that's going to be pretty epic this week. Um, I wish she was here because that and our main event, I wish she was here to talk about because, oh boy, she has some feelings and we'll probably keep talking about it next week. But yeah, that's pretty sick. Congrats to Athena. Good job, Tony, for trusting her with that because the few shows I've seen of Metroplex are great and deserved. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But like I said, before we even get into Collision properly, matches, we got the new theme song. It's pretty cute. I didn't hate it. I mean, it's never gonna be Elton John, but we can't keep spending money like that. So if we're gonna pick a song, it's fine. It's cute. It's fun. Not mad at it. Um, we jumped right in. The newest member of the Don Callis family, Andrade, um, finally is able to wrestle for AEW. He came out with Don. He fought Angelico. Nice to see Angelico. Great, always great. Didn't really stand a chance. He did great. He did his best. He tried really hard. He killed it. But Andrade obviously got the win. Obviously, like we're not surprised. Um, yeah, good strong opening match. Um, this was a double taping, so this crowd had to be locked in. They had to be entertained, and I think they were. They got spoiled. This was a crazy taping. Yes, glad Angelico crossed over from Ring of Honor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he climbed over the paywall. So nice to see him. Um, hope he stays. Nice to see him. Um, yeah. We all know Nyla wasn't happy about seeing Serpentico, but you know, what can we do? um, okay, guys. We heard it Wednesday. We saw the promo, but we were officially introduced to AEW's newest signees, the Rascals. Our girl Lexi was backstage and she knocks on the door. I wish I had the photo. It was so precious. The three of them stacked out the window, at the door, um, with the smoke, of course. Lexi, you know, Lexi immediately feels the effects of the Rascal smoke. She should have worn a mask, something. I don't think she was ready for that. Um, but she talks to them. They say, "Hey, this is where the best wrestle. We're here. We've been the best group for years. We're ready to take on a tag team, any faction, whatever you got." Um, very cute, very fun. Like that is the question. Where's Trey? I'm sure he's gonna show up, but yeah, I really am hoping we'll see Trey soon, pop up somewhere. Maybe that'll be a bit for a minute till he pops up. Cause yeah, yeah, it's fine. That 70s show is in AEW. Lexi, she's not about that life. Yeah, Trey, we're on the lookout. I think, who knows? I haven't heard anything. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But it was very cute, very fun. Um, they are right into the thick of it. Can't wait to see some more promos from them. But you know what? They were also not kind enough to invite Lexi to join them. But she's like, "Nah, I'm working." And they say, "So are we." You know, silliness. This is what I like. This is gonna be fun. Can't wait to see what they do. It's gonna be silly, and we'll see when Trey pops up. Hey, I'm good. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's just me this week, guys. Don't forget. Sorry, Mika's not here. She is outside on this 3-day weekend. If you have a 3-day weekend, have a good time. If not, I'm sorry. Take it easy. Hopefully, people are not mean to you out in these streets. Our next match, Eddie and Ortiz. The Rascals are a great package. You have singles, tags. Yeah, you can literally place them in anything, and especially we can get into our main event, but like we're gonna need some more trios. We're gonna need some more. Like you can just plug them in anywhere, and they already have some eyes on them. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with them. Speaking of tag teams, Eddie and Ortiz versus GYV. Ortiz's first match back in forever. He looked great. Um, really solid out there. GYB, why were they talking so much though? This is what I was just like, why? Like they were on the outside with the teas, like this is your fault. Like I don't want someone to like talk to me so much while you're trying to beat me up. That was annoying. But um it was really fun to see the way Eddie and Ortiz work together. Ortiz just running the ropes, got me good. Um, you can just tell like Eddie and Ortiz are just locked in and super happy to be like teaming together again and back in like the mix. Um, GYV is there. They're fine. They're just there. Cool. Um, yeah, my only gripe is I kind of wish Ortiz would have got the win, but it's fine. That's just real nitpicky of me. Eddie did great. I was real worried. I was yelling at my TV. I said, "Do not tap." I said, "Ortiz, you help your friend." But Eddie did not submit. Gets the win. Yeah, that was fun. Where do we go from here with them? Not quite sure. Um, but we can keep Eddie and Ortiz in the tag division, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where we plug it in. Um, True, they did not have to deal with Isladon. No, they did not. Um, I'm sure they could find somebody to help them. Bring back Ruby. Bring back Ruby. If you know, you guys remember. We get a Cosmic Babes of Wrath video from Wednesday, after their loss to Tekla, Julia, and Sky Blue. Willow's like apologizing. She's like, if you didn't save me, we would have won. Chris is like, no, 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 no. I would take a bullet for both of you. She was like, okay, Tekla, you pinned me. Now what? You know where to find me. I'm right here. I'm really easy to challenge, so let's go. Um, then she said, she likes the taste of her toxic. Girl, what? Ma'am. Excuse me. But yeah, like obviously Tekla, Chris, this is where we're going. Revolution is in March. That's a whole month away. Do we do it at Grand Slam? I don't know, but this is obviously where we're going with Tekla and Chris. Very into it. We put Sisters of Sin for the tag titles. Okay, it's cute. I like it. I don't want I don't want this to be about Chris being upset about her friends. I don't want this to be like she can't keep friends. I want them to stay strong as a trio. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Grand Slam Australia. Um, yeah, it's not really a 2-monther. Maybe it is. Maybe a rematch. Not quite sure. Because they have been teasing this for a while, like obviously since Blood and Guts, but I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna happen, obviously, but when? I'm not sure. Um. Okay, so FTR came out, and I really just did not pay attention, and I even tried to watch it again, and I just was like, can't tell you a thing they said. They said stuff about the tag division and Mark Davis and Jake Doyle. I don't really know what they said because I couldn't care, and I don't know. We have more tag teams. Please, someone take these off. Even if it is Mark and Jake, I don't know. Somebody else, save us, and then they can go away for a minute. Did anyone pay attention? As I didn't. It was long. It was drawn out. I couldn't even pay attention. Like even Stokely's wheelchair, I couldn't care about. Um, Nothing. I couldn't. Sorry. That little weasel scared, I guess, at that little the little creeps. Yeah. Stokely, yeah. I do want Stokely and Dawn, yeah. That's the only thing that'll save me because I don't. Okay, whatever. Sure. Maybe. Maybe they get the tag titles, they'll be more insufferable, but they're also the family's crumbling, so interesting timing. We'll see. We'll see what goes on because I can't keep watching FTR with these tag titles. It's just I really tried to listen for you guys. I just tuned out, turned the TikToks on. I couldn't do it. Um, and it was a long time too. Was it a long time or did I just feel like it was a long time? I don't know. Anyways, that happened. Um, we get a backstage. We see Crew with Lacey Lane, and they challenge the Rascals. So that's happening. We'll see what duo takes them on, accepts the challenge, but they're gonna welcome them in. I don't mind it. I think it's a very cute, nice, good feud for both of them to introduce the Rascals into AEW. We haven't seen Crew that much in AEW in a minute. So it looks like we are building the tag division again. Thankfully, hopefully, we have a lot of teams. Get the belts off of FTR. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. I don't mind Lacey with them, sure. Why not? Yeah, we'll see. Keep this up. We'll see if there's anything Wednesday. We'll see if there's anything next week. Yeah. Guess this was to remind AEW fans. Yeah, you didn't watch. Yeah. They were like, oh yeah. I mean, it is nice because you can see, like, obviously, kind of like, hey, this is what's happening over here. And then you can go back and be like, oh, how did they become a thing? Um, so yeah, it was nice to see that, like, to remind people and show people. Um, I hope they're not wearing those jackets. No, they're gonna wear those jackets. Ugh. Anyways, speaking of new signees, Zeta Seal, Marina Shafir, um, we get another video package about Zeta before her match, introducing her, showing her matches on Ring of Honor, her introduction into Skyflight. It's pretty good. I liked it. Did not like Marina throwing her sock at the camera when she walked in. Didn't like that. But this match, Zeta really tried. Mox is on commentary. Which I love Mox on commentary. Just so supportive of his family. I mean, he was impressed with Zeta, but he was like all of us, like, girl, what are you doing? You're really trying, but no. um, um, it was very cute. Yeah, he was yelling for her to make Christopher Daniels pay. I didn't, she was kind of looking at him. She tried. She tried so hard. But Marina got the mother's milk in for the win. we were not done with Mox. Mox still on commentary. Marina's leaving. She's whatever. We get the family out. Kyle, El Clone, and Josh Alexander out. Sounded like Mox was scared at times. She was. I mean, he doesn't want his family to be in trouble. Um, yeah. She got the graphic. Zeta is all elite after this, so she is official. She has made her way. She is in Skyflight. I like it. I do just get like I feel like she's a little healy for me, but we'll see. I just think it's like I don't mind it. I like it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to see when Layla comes back. I want to see what that teamwork looks like with all four of them. Five of them. Yeah, we'll see. Yes, Zeta is all elite. We've had so many graphics this week. A shout out to Persephone. Getting the graphic. Everybody's all elite. And some people aren't. But anyway, yeah, Mox is he gets a little worried for his family, as he should. But he's still on commentary as the family comes out. Dawn gets on commentary, which, ew. They get into it. Dawn's like, you might have a short title reign with that Continental title. Mentions Takeshita. He was like, yes, they got dual contracts. Hechicero, Masquerade Dorada, and our girl. Congrats on 2 checks, everybody. We love to see it. Yeah. Dawn and Mox got me good. Yeah, he talks about his match with Kyle, his title. He should be worried about losing that title. Then Dawn kind of leaves. Mox is like, all right, I'm leaving. Kind of on the stage, and he gets attacked by Lance Archer and Rocky Romero. Hated it. Hate to see it. Then the family beats him up. Then, of course, Death Riders come in. Everybody just be fighting. And then Skyflight's like, hey, we have a match. And then they just attack everybody over the top rope. So that was just chaos. Pure chaos. I guess. He wants... Don wants that Continental title. He wants all the titles, obviously. Yeah. After the chaos, we come back from break to our actual match. Skyflight versus the family, Don Callis family. Skyflight doing great, looking great. They tried really hard, but the family wins. They celebrate. Don's like, yeah, my boys. But who comes out? What member of the family comes out but one? Takeshita. He's like looking great. He's doing a little stretch. Don's like, hey, what's up? And he just looks past Don. Goes to his bestie, Kyle. Proto Sheeta lives. Shakes his hand, they hug. Don's like, oh, yeah. And then, he goes with the rest of them, but he just keeps ignoring Don. So, cracks are there. Proto Sheeta's gonna leave soon. Don knows this. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So those two should leave, because after last week, Kyle knows. He's not trusting Don. It's not happening. We'll see. Great to see Takeshita. We get Roddy and OC backstage with Lexi. Roddy's like, I'm not done with the Death Riders. He won the #1 contendership for the CMLL title that Claudio has. And they will fight for that next week on Collision. He doesn't want OC's help. OC's like, oh yeah, I could have helped you in Mexico. He's like, I didn't want you to come with me. He tries to leave. Mark comes out and he calls out El Clone, or the science project gone wrong, as he calls him. True dude. So we'll get El Clone versus Mark next week as well on Collision, I believe, for the TNT title. So fun. Don't mind it. Yeah, Don Callis family is just everywhere. really obnoxious. Too much. Too much. There's too many people in this family. Too much Don Callis. But Clone is really good. So okay. Okay. While we don't like him, we did get a good video package from MJF's title defense Friday night at Limitless Pro, where he also made Alec Price and Jordan Oliver all elite. He says he's a traveling champion. He's going to defend it everywhere. Okay, so far he's true. Okay, so far I'm going to give him that. So far, fine. Fine. That's all you get. Moving on. Not much to say about that. Megan and Penelope. Penelope is finally cleared for action. Don Callis family will be in Orlando for that 6-man Orlando street fight between the family and Death Riders. She should. She should. I can see him running away. Like he's just gonna. He's not ready for that. He's scared of everybody, but like Marina, he definitely doesn't want any of that. But yeah, we'll see that this Wednesday. Like I said, Megan and the finally cleared Penelope versus Viva Van and Danielle Camella. Pretty quick work they made of them. Penelope, she's still getting her bearings back, so she didn't knock it in this match very much. They did hit the Doomsday Device for the win. And out comes Tony and Mina. Tony. I can't even like everything Tony said. I didn't even write it down. I was so shook. She was calling him some version of sluts. Who knows? She she's gonna break Penelope's other arm and use it to beat Megan with. She's she wants all three of them. She doesn't forget what they did to her and Mina. So this feud continues. They were shook by her words, obviously. Don't quite know what's happening with them, but it's always entertaining. It's kind of like Marco. I don't know what she's saying all the time, but it's fun. That's our Mother Monroe. That's all I'll say. Timeless Love Bombs aren't done with the female trio. Oh, they're Megan and Penelope are Death Rider adjacent. I wouldn't put them quite in Death Riders, but they are safe because they've aligned with them. Thank God Mox wasn't there. He'd be shook by her words. That he did call her female badger, the blonde wig. Again, I love Mox on commentary because I actually would have loved to hear what he had to say. He actually might have been too slow to speak. He would have been jaw on the floor. I think Marina also was shook. She was a little amused. So we'll see. Glad that Penelope's in the mix. We'll see what happens with the three of them. Are they gonna have to get a friend? I don't know. I don't know what happens with this. Again, I'm not quite sure where we're going with this feud. Well, let's just have fun. I don't know. They did their little dance. It was very cute. And we walked off. We get Swerve backstage with Lexi. She asked about Kenny returning Wednesday, and we all saw your face, Swerve, okay? We saw it. Okay, you did not like that Kenny is back because your new bestie, Hangman, was looking at him with hard eyes, as he should. Okay? They were friends first. They were best friends. They were tag partners. You could never be Kenny. He burned your house down. So, no. Maybe yeah, I could see number one contenders. But who would we plug in? Marina or Megan? I mean, Penelope. Swerve says the plan's the same. Get back to the title. Lexi's like, somebody wants a moment of your time, and it's Kevin Knight. He says he keeps hearing he's the future. Everyone says that, but he's now. He's here. Swerve's like, all right, before we can do this. I need you to prove yourself. Like, you have a trios match. Go do something and make sure he's excuse me. He's like, don't you have a trios title match later? Do something important. He's like, I do see you as a future main eventer. Just don't take 6 to 7 years to do it. What is Swerve is so like it's like there and it was fine. And I'm not a Swerve guy. Like, no, it's not my jam. But like he was fine. He was there. And now he is so annoying. Like you were just so annoyed because this plot is not about you. Because Kenny's back. Because you thought you were friends with Hangman and now you're messing with Kevin. Like, no. Don't like it. Um Clearly he's like, why can't we be in the trios match? He's so salty. You are not best friends with him. It was convenience. It's a truce. It's a ceasefire. It's not, you guys are not best friends. Okay, and we'd gotten videos through the night of Hangman and Jetspeed's history, last summer teaming. Very cute. Hangman wants to take everything from Samoa Joe. That's not where your head is at, Swerve. Why would you think you could be teaming with him? Hello? I don't understand. But Kevin did great. He looked great in this promo. The talking's great, the wrestling's great. He's like killing it. 2026, year of Kevin Knight. Oh no. After that, Ricochet on commentary for Jack Perry versus Anthony Bowens. Winner gets a national title match. This one, sleeper hit of the night. Like this one be kind of so good. Okay. Respectful, fun. Jack goes for the scissors. Bowen scissored him back, okay? And then Jack bites his fingies. You can't just be scissoring willy-nilly, Bowens. You can't. Don't be scissored. No. But he got him back on the ropes, and then, sorry, Anna Jay, you had to see that. But, yeah. This was so good. We got a lot of time. They worked well. Bowens looked great. My boy Bowens, a star. Like, yep, for sure, sleeper, a match of the night. Ricochet retained. Yep, he did retain his national title at CMLL over Titan on Friday. So he's doing what he's saying, taking that title everywhere. Jack Perry wins. Okay. I did say last week I wanted Bowens for it. I mean, I'm glad he was in the picture. Maybe after this. I do like it because I did like what we saw with Bowens and Ricochet last week. But I'm cool with Jack. I'm cool with both of them. We have sportsmanship. He helps him up. They shake hands. Great. Beautiful. As Jack's leaving, Ricochet talks his shit. And he's like, you're not gonna do anything? You're not gonna do anything? Kicks his feet up. He gets relaxed. Real comfy. Real comfy. Jack runs over and attacks him. Literally, they fight out to the back. Yeah, Ricochet, like, of course he's gonna attack you. Hello? So that'll be fun. We'll see Jack Perry, Ricochet very soon. Maybe the Bucks will have his back against the Demand. Who knows? Since they're friendly. We'll see. We get a very, very good Death Riders promo. It was, it was real good. This one made a lot of sense. Mox says he's seen a lot of bad people in this business over his 22 years, including Don, but he says he is the worst when he wants to be. Daniel Garcia, bravo, talks about how they're actually a family, defends Wheeler, sure. Real good. Real good. Could have done without Marina spitting. Didn't like that part. But everything else, whew. And then Claudio at the end with the sign of the cross. The family? It's over. Pac, like, it was so good. And I don't always say that about a Death Rider promo because it's always a little same. But this one, good job. Killed it. Alright, guys, are we ready? Are we ready to talk about our main event? Our trios match? Our trios titles match? The Opps versus Hangman and Jetspeed? Are we ready? Hey, how are you? You're cutting right at the end, but you're here. Welcome. The Opps, Hangman, Jetspeed. Whew. Hook was on commentary. But commentary said he can't speak after the lights out match. So like he could have just parked the chair. Like he didn't have to be on commentary. That was silly. Yes, 9-month reign of the Opps for on the line. Yeah, they've had it for so long, and did a lot and were great. The crowd was chanting for Hangman, where they were doing some cowboy shit chants. Joe was in the ring, and then he didn't want any of Hangman. He said, no, 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 no. Tags in Shibata. So Hangman tags in Speedball. And the crowd, this was so cute. Okay. Crowd went from Hangman shit to Speedball shit. Phoenix. Good job. Good job. That was cute. That was real good. Like, we're all on the internet. We all know the dupe. We all knew what's up with Hobbs. But I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect them to drop. I thought we were gonna Freebird rule it and have Hook be replacement. I don't mind Jetspeed winning, I think, and Hangman winning. I think it's very cute. They're not gonna hold for very long. This isn't even really about like holding them long. This is Hangman wanted to help them. This moves them up. Hangman ruins Joe's life. This is what it is. And like I said, this is helping build everybody up because Kevin got the pin. Shocking. Quick. 1, 2, 3 over Hobbs. Good job. Wish we could have seen more of the Opps being upset about this. But so good. So fun. Like Speedball. Kicked Hobbs right in the face though. Like woo, woo. Felt like Tony just put the titles on Hangman and Jetspeed because of Powerhouse Hobbs chose to end his chapter. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, I mean, I get it for that reason, but I also just thought, we have Hook there. We could have freebirded that. But this also gives us a reason for Joe to kick him out. Whether it be we get a backstage, like a late backstage Wednesday, or just something Joe says like, yeah, he wasn't good. He was a weak link. I kicked him out. You're never going to see him again. It's just something. Wrap that up. I could see that. Don't need it, but it would be weird. It would just leave a big hole and a lot of questions from people. Be like, wasn't he? Where'd he go? But yeah, this match was fun. Great. Yeah, so fun. Like, but this is what Hangman said. He said, "I'm gonna take everything from you." He did. You have no championships, no world, no trios, nothing, and you're about to have no. You have no Hobbs. Like Hook. Now you're stuck with Hook. Shibata, great, 10 out of 10. But Hook, okay. But we'll see what happens, and we have a lot of options now for a 6-man. We'll see who, Demand, Rascals. We have a lot of people that could step up. The Opps could challenge again with Hook. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Trio, this run isn't going to be very long. Revolution. I'd be shocked if they were sold for champions by Dynasty in April. It's just temporary. But congratulations, Jetspeed. Their first titles in AEW. So good. And then afterwards, though, like I said, we did not see the Opps pissed about their title loss. We saw Swerve come out here. Sir, what are we doing? You're still salty. He didn't pick you, and he won without you. Like, now he's gonna fight Kevin on Wednesday. Okay. Yep. Joe and Speedball this week. Swerve and Kevin. They're gonna be good. Please don't hurt our little baby Speedball too much, Joe. Please. Please. Mm-hmm. They told you guys Swerving on our jealous. They are! Like, why are you out here? It's so weird. That was the more important than the Opps losing? Like, and they just walked out? Whatever. That's annoying. Swerve is so salty. Like, you didn't want to be his friend, and now that you, like, now you're back? Whatever. These boys are so dramatic. But that was Collision. Great show. Lots of stuff. Thank you for hanging out with me. Before I end, though, let's all give a moment to give Hobbs his flowers. He's killed it in AEW. Did amazing. That match last night was great. And we all support him wherever he goes, whatever he chooses, whatever he thinks is best for him and his family and his career. Have a great time. Kill it wherever you go. You're a freaking star. Amazing. Mika's not here, but you know she does not play about Hobbs. But yes, thank you, Hobbs. Congratulations wherever you go. And get money. That's all we want. We want people to be happy. We want people to get money, be happy. Just do what they want wherever you go. And yeah. She's outside. But yes, I'm here. I got you guys this week. And we'll be back next week. And hopefully our girl is at the Dallas residency again next weekend. We'll see. We will see. But yeah. Have a good week. Have a good long weekend if you have tomorrow off. If not, like I said, have a good day tomorrow. Have a good week. Be safe. Take care of each other. We're all we got. Subscribe to Bodyslam. Patreon, YouTube, read the articles, all the things. Subscribe to me, Alia Pod. There will be content up, planning some stuff. And yeah. Alright. Have a good one, guys. Bye.